Apparently the headset's full. So, yeah, these guys are yelling out.
This is domestic violence. Live.
Listen, what happens with me and my headset in my stream room is none of your concern.
I don't see you paying bills here.
No.
Your rocker paid bills.
I don't see Rockruff paying bills. I don't
Wait,
even see
hang on. I'm not paying. I'm paying by having my ass in. Sorry.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
For 5 hours every day.
I want to hear the wonderful sounds of Cyberman spin charging for 19 minutes. That's my call on the VOD, by the way.
That's a sign you're going to have to adjust to, that's for sure. Very close to this rapid 3-2.
Yep. We get the repeat performance of Cyberman and Dill. It's Monkey on Hedgehog, and buckle your seats, because this is a match that can go for a while. Both of these players have been able to showcase their patience many times throughout the night, many times throughout AON, but it's all about who's going to come out on top tonight, with Dill crawling his way back through losers and Cyberman occupying winners.
That's kind of the important thing here, too. You know, like Cyber, lately especially, I think at the last 2 games, he's gotten either first or second on all of them. So, you know, this is a very nice streak for Cyber. You know, everyone knew he was a really strong player, but especially now, he's really kind of like coming up to like the really high expectations everyone has. You know, he's done very well defending the island for the city majors as well. Still being one of those, of course, but you know, Jim, how does it out? You know,
Yeah.
He ran into a pretty crazy, me and Feng, you know, we commentated in 17 as well. We got like 9 down or something. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, this, you can't count him out. And, you know, speaking of Cyberman defending well, wasn't able to do it well last week, because that's where Dill took his first Aeon, and he's looking for the repeat performance.
Meet again. Right now, Cyber has the edge in the bracket. That was a very nice start. I think he was trying to give him, but he just accidentally put him back onto the stage.
Yeah, you know, Spaghetti flies through that edge guarding situation as both players not really able to link together anything, but down tilt, up smash, the classics going to be linking together. First Blood being broken in favor of Dill. Not just yet.
Right now, you know, this is kind of difficult thing for Cyber. He doesn't have range. Playing neutral with Diddy as Sonic, you know, it can be kind of difficult, but there's a player that can do it at a good caliber. I think Cyber definitely got his work cut out for him. Right now, he's coming through. Still managing to kind of net. Oh my god, that was a very fancy banana trick. Trying to put a banana trick against the stage against Cyber. Never seen that before.
It's a very interesting utilization of items, but, I mean, there it goes. Reverse hit box of the spin dash. Not really going to be doing anything for Cyber, but up throw, not going to catch him with the DI mix-up. Just going to continue to build up more damage.
You know, Cyber, he's probably going to be the more blind one, more of his grabs. You know, some of those options might still around 50%. Shave off that top.
That is going to do it.
Yeah, that's going to do it. Cyber at 46. This is very doable for both parties.
Yeah, it's just a matter about how well is Cyberman going to be able to evade Dill, and then a matter of if Dill's going to be able to properly build up that percentage. We see that he's making out with these trades really nicely, and he's able to, you know, lock himself onto Cyberman when he does get these stray hits, but slowing down Sonic and catching him, whole nother story.
That's a tricky part. You know, when this kind of gets to, you know, when you get that banana out, sometimes it can really do a lot of Sonic's ability. You know, if Sonic gets rolling, off stage, you gotta keep in mind, Cyber's definitely got the tools on board to get Diddy very early.
I like how Dill just stood there, waiting to see what Cyber was going to do, and then just short up back air.
Just like the simple option. You know, sometimes the bread, like I said, the bread butter is sometimes the best thing to do. Still relying on spot now right there. Yeah, right there, that's it. More bread and butter. And again, he always does that when he wins. It's like,
Yeah, it's beautiful. The barrel is the funniest.
Sorry, you were muted.
You were. So I'm now properly joined by Ippo on the mic for Grand Finals.
I quit.
I got this. I got this. All right, Ippo. Why don't you share with the class what you've been saying for an entire match while you were in live? Either way, Town and City. This poor thing.
Guys, I was on mute that entire game.
It's
like, I don't know what else to say. We were basically just bantering. I was just saying, like, yeah, neutral, yeah. You guys know the deal here. You know, Banana stifles a lot of Sonic's approaches, but when Sonic gets Diddy off stage, that could be the ticket he needs. Had to repeat myself there. Shout outs to Sage of Song, but anyway, we are on to the second game. Oh my god, coming out with the down air. Very aggressive.
Yeah, just hits going everywhere as we return into Town and City. And a dash attack was probably a missed input. You don't often see that from Dill, and it's not something you see from many Diddy Kongs just because it doesn't really cover space well, and it's notably one of Diddy Kong's slower options.
So now, oh my god. That was kind of cool too. Dill kind of landing with a kind of a laggy forward air, but he knew that would recover his landing. You know, whatever gets the job done. Dill right there, being very aware, showing good character knowledge. Right now, Cyber off stage. This could be very dangerous.
A very interesting option, going for the Z-drop of Banana Peel. Didn't really net him anything. Banana Peel finally coming back into his own control. You got to be careful with Cyberman like this. You give him any of these weird open...
Oh, no, 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 no! What?
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da. So...
The stretcher was just like, goodbye, Cyber.
So, because of the hard slip animation, taking its sweet time with Cyberman,
oh my god,
the platform just managed to bring him off stage.
The funny thing too is this is the grand finals too. I think a lot of people when they think of like this top level Smash play, they think, you know, we're not gonna see that much spaghetti. You know, like sometimes it happens, and you know,
this is the high quality spaghetti.
Yeah.
This is the organic pasta that's made at the break of dawn, the finest of flours that money could buy.
Still spaghetti though. Like
oh, it's spaghetti and it's everywhere. Al dente.
And right there, Cyber's showing it off. You know, but Dill, he don't want no spaghetti. He's holding on to his bananas. He'd rather have his calcium there.
He needs that potassium charge, man.
Oh, potassium might be, guys.
I mean, there's some calcium.
Yeah, I think there's some calcium in there too. So
it's in the peel, but it's not in those knuckles.
Yeah, no, but Cyber, yeah, he don't got no minerals or vitamins there. He's just gonna sock Dill right in the face with a punch.
There's no nutrients in those gloves.
Absolutely not, unless it's something we don't know. Sonic Forces, color me surprised.
Oh.
Anyway, we're setting back to neutral here. Dill with a nice lead, but you know, Cyber, like I said, just a couple conversions, maybe some stuff off stage, and Dill could be plummeting to his doom here.
How unfortunate that the banana constantly keeps on hitting the banana.
I know, that's the tricky part.
The balloon.
Right there, Cyber going, like I said, going for that guarantee %. He doesn't want to overextend too much. He knows that Diddy Kong obviously does have this, ooh, nice air dodge read. You know, we're bringing this back. All of a sudden, this is looking a bit more even.
It's far more even, but considering the shenanigans that we've seen throughout Game 2, this is still anyone's game. We don't know what can occur.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my god.
Such as terrible punish options like that.
Guys, welcome to Grand Finals. It's like... Cyber!
Yo, run it back, run it back.
He's laughing too. Is he trying to, like, can we cue, like, the sitcom sound effect? Like is that what he wants us to do here? No, Cyber not that kind of guy. He's putting in the work.
I don't know, man. Both of these excellent players, but this particular game, this deserves to have like Hanna-Barbera style sound effects edited into it. There's been nothing technically promising or impressive about this game outside of the fact that both of these players are still regarded for being skilled players of this game.
Oh yeah, but that's and that'll do it, I guess. So that was game 2, yeah.
That was game 2.
Yep. So I really wondered what we're gonna see at this point. Both those games, I think game 1 was pretty clean. You know, that game was like I said, a little spaghetti here and there. It was high quality spaghetti, but you know that spaghetti still rears its ugly head. You know.
Yeah, but it's all a matter about whether or not these players can readjust themselves.
Right now, Rockruff rocking the shades. Shouts to Rockruff. We'll get the camera on him later. But right now, the camera is on these two players, 1-1 right now. Cyber on winner's side, Dill on the loser side. Let's see if Cyber can defend the island here.
It's going to be a slow doing, though, because you've seen that Dill is able to take the momentum so... He could take it either very skillfully or just very haphazardly. It's a matter about, like... where's Cyberman going to land? Cyberman's landing is so pivotal to the progression of these matches just because is he on platform? It's safe. Is he towards the ledge and Dill's ready for him? Not so safe. Are both of them flailing around trying to get some sort of stern landing? Who knows? Flip a coin.
Yeah, right. And that's kind of the thing too. That's kind of the thing about Diddy too. Like obviously very strong neutral, but at kind of the drop of a hat, you know, he can kind of just explode on you. You know, like that down air's explosive move. He pushes people off stage, controls people very well. But you know, like Cyber, like I said, I keep saying this, but you know that game, we have yet to see it. I do think that a spring ride off stage could definitely be Dill's undoing here.
Yeah, spring jump off stage is a very good edge guard tool against Diddy Kong. The problem is that Dill's been keeping himself very close to the stage when he needs to use rocket barrels to recover. Otherwise, he's been using monkey flip very well. It's not really been an issue for Dill to worry about spring jump.
That's another thing too. Like, yeah, you're right. Dill's Mookie flips not very readable. He's been using them very kind of conservatively, making sure that he can wait for his approaches, wait for his chances. Oh, and that was very nice. Air dodge. You know, air dodging. He knew that up B was going to come out. He didn't want to get hit by that. Very good by Dill right there, avoiding certain death.
Goes for the down tilt follow-up, manages to get his forward throw, but it's not going to kill just yet.
Just switching for those down tilts. Banana in hand. He throws it off the stage, though. Right now, Cyber just kind of playing some footsies. You know, he knows he can't overcommit too hard here. Back throw going to get him some stage control. And right there, that's what I've been talking about, man. Oh, my God.
He saved his jump, though, and he recovers high in a very interesting arc.
And that was very smart, too. You saw Cyber, he dropped another one preemptively, like kind of predicting where he'd be. But, you know, Dill's like, I'm not going to give that to you. I'm going to wait it out. I'm going to get back on stage, and then I'm going to clap, and the up smash is coming next.
So now with Dill sitting with 131% on deck, it's a matter of, can Cyberman clean this stock up? Yes, he can.
Yeah, right there.
Just like that. Spin dash into the back air is going to give him the confirm that he needs. We got clean stocks. We still have, you know, half a match to go as far as the timer is concerned.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, these two taking their time. You know, like I said, Cyber, I've said this before many times, Cyber, you know, he is definitely known to be more of the aggressive Sonic, but he can slow down the clock when he needs to. He can play the clock when he needs to. That's kind of the way his character rolls. I know he doesn't prefer to, but he definitely absolutely can do it. So if it does come to that, you know, Cyber, I'm sure that he would play that to his advantage here. But right now, yeah, it just seems like Cyber getting a lot of control, getting a lot of stage control. Dill, okay, that's good. The banana right there. Like I said, the banana does mute a lot of the things that Cyber's going to be approaching with. It's going to be very difficult. But right now, yeah, there's the grab he needs. Going to attack on that percent slowly. Banana to forward air. Very nice by Dill. And all of a sudden, this is looking a bit more even.
Cyberman's been doing an excellent job of just maneuvering himself around Dill, but whenever they have their brief interactions, Dill's the one who's been coming out on top of them. And even though we see more percentage on Dill than Cyberman right now, these little hits here and there mean so much more for Diddy Kong than they do for Sonic. Because just like that, you see the ledge sitting firmly in his control. Forward smash is going to putting him even further in control of the ledge. And luckily enough, Platform Chan coming in clutch to allow Cyberman to get himself back on stage nicely.
And you know, that's the thing about this matchup too. You know, like Diddy can control the stage, but you know, if either of these players can manage to get the plays, that's really what's going to happen. Because both these characters, very dominant neutrals. You know, if they could dominate each other in neutral, that's really what's going to be difficult for the other one to combat. But at the same time, you know, it just takes one good play from either of these players, and you know that neutral is going to be shut down. Sometimes it's not about the neutral. Sometimes it's just about making the right play. And right now, it seems like Dill, you know, he's hanging on to that banana, looking pretty good. The back air, going to close out that stock. Very, very close, but Dill's going to take that 2-1. Right there, taking a drink of that huge water. You know, he's got to, like I say, stay hydrated, you know, very important. A lot of people don't drink in between matches. I like to do it, you know.
You have to. You have to if you're coming out to these events. Constantly stay hydrated no matter what part you're taking in an event, be it a player, spectator, especially commentator, stream tech, everything.
Yeah, man. Esports, you know, like always bring your A game and, you know, stay hydrated, man. As Hangman takes a sip of his water here.
Yeah, my ice block I've had for the past 4 hours.
I mean, Cold War is where it's at, man. But you know, FD is where Game 4 is at. So let's pay attention to this. Right now, Dill on the verge of a reset against Cyber. Let's see if Cyber can close it out. Traditionally, a very good Sonic stage here at FD.
Yeah, and you know, it's not a stage we often see Dill counterpick to, but it's also a stage that he's not that afraid of. No platforms just means a little bit less as far as worrying what kind of space to cover. It also makes Banana much more dangerous of a tool.
Right, you are, man. And like, it also does kind of aid Banana in that way. There's nowhere really for Sonic to go. But you know, if Sonic can kind of get rolling, you know, just kind of follow Dill where he's going, kind of smother him, that could be what Cyber needs to clutch this game out, bring it to a game 5. Right now, Dill just kind of controlling a lot of space. Like I said, Banana just very difficult for Sonic to deal with sometimes. You know, he's got to wait out, see how he can approach safely here.
Yeah, the pace of the match slowing a little bit as Cyberman just tries to move himself around Dill very actively, but Dill not really giving into the chase. He's just sort of playing as defensively as he can, waiting for him to slip up. Literally, it seems, as the Banana manages to catch him on the ground. and take a bit of the percentage lead. Using the monkey flip command grab now to build up further damage, and I like that as an option, especially when you see Cyberman doing a lot of sitting in shield.
You know, Cyber trying to wait, but Dill, you know, he's not biting immediately, but when he gets the chance, you know, he's definitely throwing out his fangs, and that's kind of the key here. Like you said, you gotta outpatient Sonic. Could be very difficult, but with a character like Diddy, you know, it could be done, man. And play of Dill's caliber, definitely a very possible outcome here.
And once again, the dash attack.
That was shout out to Hangman's phone, but anyway.
It's very happy that Diddy Kong's able to break neutral so often.
Yeah, you know.
And just come on through with that up smash, securing another stock taken for Dill, and this bracket reset looking even more and more doable.
Yeah, this is scary, man. This is Cyberman's winner's stock. After this, the bracket would be reset, and then he has to figure it out from scratch there. But you know, I don't want to count Cyber out just yet. He's made more crazy comebacks. But you know, Dill looking mighty fine right now. Not gonna lie. You know, his banana play is honestly really exquisite. Really, he's just very great at waiting and controlling space and making plays when he needs to. But now, yeah, it's just kind of resetting to neutral here. Cyber trying to muster up a little bit more control, try to close out the stock. You know, obviously he wants to bring this to a game 5 if he can help it.
Yeah, very creative returning to stage using that ledge jump. Wall jump. We don't often see Cyberman use it as a mix-up to recovery, but you know, the rare time we see it, it does work for him. Unfortunately, Dill able to constantly just stand on top of him, and I feel like this pick into Final Destination is really hurting Cyberman more than it's helping him, just because the limited options to return to stage are what's allowing Dill to rack up damage so freely on him, and that's where we've seen a lot of Cyberman's strength throughout this set is just having those options open help extend the longevity of the match.
You know, like on a flat stage like FD2, you might immediately think like, oh yeah, Sonic has all this room to run around. It's like, also, now Sonic has nowhere to land, and Diddy Kong can control the stage however he pleases, kind of. And that's kind of what seems like has happened here. Dill, you know, just kind of saying, thank you very much, I'm going to take the space. It is now Diddy Kong's zone, you know, just throwing his banana around, making sure he can control everything that goes on here. And Cyber's having trouble. That up smash, not going to do it even with an enraged Diddy, not yet. But that one will. And we are at the bracket reset.
Just keep on doing it. It'll eventually work. A 3-1 is going to reset bracket as Dill is en route to go for his encore performance.
And you saw Cyber, the glasses coming off. A very, very rare sight, you know. Maybe he's kind of feeling under the heat a little bit right now. You know, that was it wasn't a dominant set, but you know, it was pretty, it was fairly convincing. You know, like the way Dill played, you could tell that he had a plan. He knew what to do. He was the man with the plan, you know, and he definitely executed that very well. We are moving on to the next set, though. Brand new, fresh start for both these players. So Cyber shouldn't get to his head too much.
Yeah, but now it's a matter about how well can he take away this momentum from Dill. Dill performing very strongly throughout that first set of Grand Finals, and with the momentum sitting full in his favor with a clean bracket count, it's looking a bit difficult for Cyberman right now.
And not gonna lie, it looks pretty nice for him. And, you know, Cyber, like I said, that last game kind of dominant, 2 stock on Dill's part. So see if Cyber can come up with an answer here. You know, he's a very smart player. I'm sure he has some ideas of what to do, but you know, playing against a player like Dill, when he controls the space the way as well as he does, you know, it's a very difficult force to deal with.
Cyberman now trying to take a bit of a more patient approach, using the platform as best as he can, sitting defensively, utilizing it so that he could try and threaten some more space, but Dill doesn't really care. He's got his banana. He's able to do whatever he needs to do. Even percentage lead doesn't scare him.
Yeah, you know, Dill, he's been doing a good job just waiting. You know, just waiting, not necessarily camping, but just waiting for the right chances. Camping more along the lines of what Cyber wants to do here, but you know, even in the face of danger, Dill's very collected. He knows that he doesn't have to overcommit all the time. He knows he could just wait and, you know, just kind of wait for Cyber to make a mistake, and that's kind of like the top player mindset, you know, like just kind of wait, and then just wait for your chance. Patience is the key, my friends, and Dill has it in spades right now. Let's look at that, right already, Dill closing this gap, 76 to 85, you know, fairly even right now. Shout out to whoever slammed that door. But anyway, we're back to the match. So now, right now, throwing out that banana. We got some more neutral play. Like I said, this is very difficult. Diddy banana, hard to deal with. That's not going to do it just yet. Down throw, down tilt, up smash.
It's true. It's just that you do it enough times, eventually Cyberman's going to figure out the proper ways to DI it well and keep himself back in the game, but not if he's going to get caught out by that lingering fair.
Yeah, I'm also going to note this too. I saw Cyber like kind of like slowly shake his head like in a no motion. That is very rare of Cyber.
That's not a good sign. That's just
not normal.
show Dill is in his head. He has burrowed deep in there, and he's making Cyberman waver, which is something we have not seen in a very long time from him.
And, Cyber, like I said, also kind of the case where I don't know how experienced he is in this matchup. I know Troy Fullbuster came around for a while. He's a pretty strong Diddy Kong, Troy Senpai, but, he's not been coming around lately. Maybe he's a little bit rusty on this matchup. Maybe he's kind of trying to learn as he goes here, but nonetheless, Dill, whether it's a lack of matchup knowledge or just Dill, Dill playing very solidly nonetheless. Like that monkey flip. Like I said, when Dill gets this lead, it's just incredibly, incredibly strong for him. He's able to control the space around him so well. Oh my gosh, that was so clever though, that banana trick.
Yeah, he even used the explosion part of Rocket Barrel to help smoke screen where the banana was going to go, which is why he was able to hit Cyberman at all. And
that's not going to do it just yet, but it does give Cyber a little bit of stage positioning here.
Whoop.
He does have a jump. He will make that. Yep.
And he manages to grab the ledge before that second sprint is able to catch him. Unfortunate for Cyberman.
Yeah, very lucky for Dill, but he does still have that extra stock anyway. And the random up smash going to do it.
We see it from Cyberman every so often, how these rando smash attacks just come in clutch. You don't need the down tilt to really just make up smash work. It just needs to land. You just need to do it.
Just do it, man. Dill, absolutely. Right now, he has been going for those conversions, but he's proven he doesn't need them. He can just kind of follow where Cyber's going, kind of wait and be patient about his options. And looks like, Cyber's being a little impatient because we're going all the way back to FD. Flat stage, could be good for Cyber like we said before, but, if Dill gets going, this is a flat stage for him to control. Has Diddy's name written all over it.
Yeah, we saw that earlier when Cyberman brought us here for, what was it, Game 4?
Yeah, I believe it was Game 4. This
or
was
Game 3.
I think it was Game 4. I think it was where the bracket reset happened, because I remember that Dill 2-stocked him on this stage, actually.
Point being is that this was Cyberman's pick, and it really didn't work out in his favor. So to see it again here in the reset bracket, very interesting choice, as well as that rocket barrel landing. Not really threatening a lot of space, but luckily enough, Cyberman not getting caught out by it.
Probably one of those cases, too, where Cyber's just like, it wasn't the stage, it was more so me. I like that kind of attitude, blaming it more on your own play rather than your character or the stage. But at the same time, you do got to realize that Dill also does get pretty nice advantages from the stage as well.
Yeah, and we get to see so much of that shine throughout Dill's very patient play. And what is happening?
Uh-oh.
There he goes.
Oh, just in case, right? The spring, just in case. And Cyber, oh my God. You see that player cam? That is... I don't think I've ever seen Cyber look like that.
He is incredibly determined. He looks like the man who just took out a second mortgage on his house so he can afford college, so he can get himself another house. This is a man on a mission right now.
Yeah, he looks very focused. He looks like he's gambling or something, gambling his life away. Shouts to Kaiji right there. Very underrated anime. But anyway, this is looking like this set of all things, looking very anime. Cyber making that comeback right now, dropping that spring on him.
Dill's been doing a fantastic job of just checking Cyberman's momentum every time he gets a chance to control the stage. And it's been making things very difficult for Cyberman to regain his footing here. But it's still doable, especially with this lead that he's holding right now. And just like that, it's gone.
And just one up smash. And we said this before, but Dill, he's not even necessarily relying on that down tilt. He's just kind of positioning himself well and throwing it out when he needs to. And he's been doing he's 2 for 2 right now, so he's doing pretty solid, I would say.
Yeah, and that previous kill confirm looking a little bit more like Angel Cortez a bit. Just the perfect amount of charge after that slip up to ensure that he got the kill, even though Cyberman was sitting at a higher percentage.
Yeah, man, Dill, him and Angel Cortez, I'm sure they're both very strong Diddies from the same sort of region. I'm sure they've at least shared some notes, some ideas before, so.
Yeah, Angel often visits Xeno from Jersey, but when he does, you see a fantastic performance of a very unique Diddy Kong that was often regarded as one of the best towards the beginning of the game's history.
Yeah, man, right, you are. Still a threat. And, Dill absolutely, if Angel Cortez is his training partner, that says a mile about him as well, because obviously he's a very strong opponent.
Yeah, when they face each other in bracket, you can see that they sort of assimilate things from each other. Dill, a very basic, high-level Diddy Kong, but it's sort of that basicness that allows him to integrate more risky plays, as from Angel, more technical plays seen from Zenoto, and other tactics that are utilized by Diddy Kong players that it keeps him fresh. You know what to expect from him because he's just a very fundamental Diddy Kong player. But then he starts to take out these options that are seen from more unique Diddy Kongs, and all of a sudden you have to account for that in his very basic game plan.
Yeah, that's a difficult part too. Dill, like you said before, probably more steep than fundamentals, but you know, he does have that tech under his belt too, so you got to be very careful about where you take him. Right now, this is a pretty last hit situation. Cyber going for the back throw. I'm sure he wants some kind of edge guard opportunity here. Oh, is he gonna banana it? Oh, that was a very aggressive use of banana.
Dash attack coming in clutch to set up a little bit of space for Dill to be able to cover space.
I mean, he can't complain. He did get the stage control over that back throw. Now he's gonna get even more. Banana at ledge.
Banana disappears, but it's back again, just like that.
And right there, man. Those monkeys love their bananas. They also love their up smashes.
And Cyber just throwing his hand in the air. He's not liking these bananas.
Yeah, that is, I don't think I've actually seen Cyber frustrated like this before. You know, Cyber's, I think that he's, like, honestly got an incredibly positive mindset in this game, you know? He's incredible. Anyone who's met Cyber will tell you he's literally the nicest guy ever.
Oh, he's a fantastic person, but only so much of that translates into the... We even see the head tilt at a Dill. Do we see the character movement? No, we don't. He is staying Sonic strong.
I was going to say, Cyber, don't bring out that cloud. It's not ready yet.
We almost saw a man break before us.
Yeah, you know, he like hovered over Bayo. He's like, which 599 today?
I was worried about him hovering over Doc. I don't know about you.
Yo, I saw the Doc too, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh,
so,
thinking emoji?
You know, and Cyber ain't no Doc, but, you know, he certainly is the master of the hedgehog here, especially here in NY. So, you know, he is down 2-0. This is still very doable. I think that he can do this. Back to his stage pick of FD. See if it, you know, he did bring it last hit last game. So he's definitely capable of doing this on the stage. It's just a matter of how he plays. But right now, Dill, I don't know, man. He's playing like pretty fuego.
Oh, he's looking fantastic tonight. And he's just been slowly chipping away at Cyber's mentality. Just keeping him from building up any type of momentum. And even where we see Cyberman just barely trying to get things back on hold, he just slips up, and Dill takes full advantage of the situation, and that's what's been able to get him to crawl through this loser's bracket. It's what's been able to allow him to reset Grand Finals, and right now, it's looking like what's going to make him win Grand Finals with a solid 3-0.
Oh, okay, no, he's alive.
He back. You can't count him out just yet. Those death-defying recoveries of Cyberman are, you know, one of the features that helped put him on the map.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, wait, does he have a jump? Oh, no, he doesn't. He's out. Yeah, Cyber, he's looking pretty defeated. He looks very upset right now. Maybe a little frustrated. You know, Dill right now, though, just playing incredibly fire.
Yeah, he's looking a lot frustrated, let's be honest.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm taught Cyber after to be like, yo, what's up, buddy? And, you know, but it's tough times. But, you know, like I said, I don't want to count out Cyber just yet. He has made comebacks like this before. He has been able to protect LI before. I don't want to count him out. I still think this is very possible. But Dill, nonetheless, able to maintain this lead.
Banana in tow. This edge situation just carries itself onwards. And that ledge invincibility is gone. Cyber having to use his spin dash just get himself back on. Forward Eric gets him the banana.
Okay, back throw.
We're going to see the back throw. Continue this ledge situation. Build up a good amount of damage.
Oh, and that was a good banana. It prevented Cyber from dropping the spring on him. Very smart by Dill.
We don't see any continuation out of that down tilt, but very creative. It looked like he might have been able to even catch the banana after it bounced off. A Pac-Man-esque play that we often don't see from characters that could summon items, unlike similar to Pac-Man.
Yeah, man. You know, Pac-Man's pretty crazy. You know, some say he's a pretty crazy character. He's got a lot of stuff under his belt.
Yeah, fun fact. He's actually got a solid 50-50 against Diddy Kong because there's so many tools. But we're not seeing Pac-Man right now. We're seeing the end of a Sonic, really, as percentage continues to build itself up even further. And a little bit of questionable DI, but the percentages just weren't there yet for that to take the stock.
And Cyber throwing out a last-ditch back air, trying to get some kind of edge guard here, and Dill going crazy with that up B, just landing right back on the stage. You know, he's oh, that's it.
That is going to do it. We have the straight 3-0 from Dill.
And right there, you know,